Have you ever wondered if there's more to the world than what meets the eye? Welcome, fellow seekers of truth. Today we dive deep into the shadowy realms of reality, where conspiracy theories are not mere flights of fancy, but actual events that unfolded behind the veil of secrecy. We'll unravel 10 such theories, each more captivating than the last, in a countdown that promises to challenge your perception of the world. So buckle up, because it's time to prepare to question everything you thought you knew. Starting at number 10, the Operation Northwoods. This theory revolves around a plan for false flag operations, crafted by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The objective was simple yet shockingly audacious: fabricate reasons to justify a military invasion of Cuba. However, it was stopped in its tracks when President Kennedy rejected this potential course of action. Operation Northwoods stands as a chilling reminder of how close we came to a war based on deception. At number 9, we have the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. This 40-year study from 1932 to 1972 was conducted by the United States Public Health Service and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It involved the unethical testing on African American men who were not informed they had syphilis, nor were they offered adequate treatment. This disturbing event stands as a stark reminder of the lengths some will go to in the name of science. A dark chapter in medical history indeed. Next, at number 8, the Gulf of Tonkin incident. This event was purported to be a pair of attacks by North Vietnam on 2 American destroyers in 1964. The incident was seized upon as a reason for the U.S. to dramatically ramp up its involvement in the Vietnam War. However, as it later emerged, the narrative was not as clear-cut. Declassified documents and subsequent investigations revealed a more complex story, shrouded in subterfuge and misinformation. The truth was far different from the initial reports. At number 7, Operation Paperclip. In the aftermath of World War II, a covert project emerged, one that saw over 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians spirited away to the United States. Among them were many who had been identified as Nazis. Their knowledge and expertise were harnessed to bolster American technological prowess during the Cold War. Operation Paperclip, as it was known, was shrouded in secrecy and controversy. A controversial move that still raises eyebrows today. Halfway through our countdown, at number 6, MK Ultra. A chilling chapter in history, MK Ultra was a clandestine CIA operation that delved into mind manipulation. The agency used drugs, hypnosis, and psychological torment to conduct experiments on unsuspecting human subjects. The goal? To manipulate mental states and alter brain functions. This disturbing program reminds us of the depths to which governments can sink in their pursuit of power and control. A shocking example of the lengths governments will go to in the name of national security. Coming in at number 5, Operation Gladio. This clandestine NATO operation, shrouded in secrecy, was designed during the chill of the Cold War. Its aim? To create a stay-behind army, a hidden force ready to rise and counter any potential Soviet invasions. This was not a mere defense strategy, it was a shadowy game of chess where nations were pawns, and secrecy was the king. Operation Gladio, a haunting echo of global paranoia, was indeed real. A true testament to the paranoia of the Cold War era. At number 4 we have the Iran-Contra affair. This political scandal saw senior officials clandestinely facilitating weapons sales to Iran, a nation under an arms embargo. These covert dealings were not just whispers in the wind, but a conspiracy that reached the highest levels of government. Cracking the top 3, the NSA mass surveillance. The world was rocked when Edward Snowden pulled back the curtain on the NSA's global surveillance programs. Suddenly every email, call, or text potentially monitored. An eye-opening revelation about the extent of government surveillance. At number 2, the Manhattan Project. A veil of secrecy shrouded this World War II endeavor, where brilliant minds raced against time to harness atomic energy. The result? The world's first nuclear weapons, a clandestine operation, a deadly outcome, a project that changed the world forever. And finally, at number 1, the Watergate scandal. This political maelstrom saw operatives connected to President Richard Nixon caught breaking into the Democratic National Committee headquarters. Nixon's subsequent cover-up attempts led to his historic resignation, a conspiracy theory that shook a nation to its core. And there you have it, 10 conspiracy theories that turned out to be real. From Operation Northwood's audacious plots, to the shocking revelations of the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, the Gulf of Tonkin incident, and the secretive undertakings of Operation Paperclip. We've seen the mind-boggling extents of MK Ultra, Operation Gladio, the Iran-Contra affair, the NSA's mass surveillance, the Manhattan Project, and of course the infamous Watergate scandal. Each one a testament to the power of questioning, of seeking truth beyond the surface. Remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.